Afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the Centurions and the Pirates. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Standing in, Tony Gwynn. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Centurions.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Tony.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Henderson has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding in.
The third baseman, Josh.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. Donaldson is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, number 24.
Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
McCutchen.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. To short, hit hard. Smith is there. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away. Stepping up now, Willie Mays. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Acuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Frank Thomas. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
The first baseman.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on the point so far.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Digging in, Ronald Acuna.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Acuna.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So digging in now, Ozzie Smith. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen waits on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The catcher.
He's set, and the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third. Striding in, Lou Gehrig. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Muncy comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Morgan.
Popped him up. Donaldson is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Kershaw looks in. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Muncy takes it in. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him. And then stepping in, Clayton Kershaw. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Clayton.
Line to the right side. And he will reach down to get it as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Gehrig is up with it, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Soft grounder left side. To his left, Donaldson. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Cal Ripken. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
And this one's nowhere close as it bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Gwynn is there to put it away for route number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That's popped up. Smith over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Ricky Henderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Acuna is there, and he'll make the catch to Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
At the plate, Frank Thomas, a base hit in his first trip.
Frank Thomas.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The next 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw to first ends the inning. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Willie May.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a big red machine, Joe Morgan. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ball 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hit hard to third. Donaldson's up with it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So coming to plate, Ronald
for the
Acuna.
Centurions.
He flew out in his
The left
last
fielder,
at-bat.
Ronald
First pitch of the
Acuna
at-bat.
Jr.
Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right. Striding into the box, Ozzie Smith comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Morgan is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch in. At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Ivan Rodriguez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Junior's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. So striding forward now, Cal Ripken. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ripken.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around. And he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Kershaw.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So stepping in, Clayton Kershaw. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Tony Gwynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Donaldson.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Gwynn stands at first with 1 out, and he fouls this one off. He'll try it again from first. A pitch out. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Now
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here comes Junior. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Slider laid off for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. After it is Mays, and he brings it down to end the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Fielder, number 24.
Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is high. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 24.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too high, 1-0.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now that's popped up. Thomas in foul ground. 1 out. So we've got runners at the corners here. 1 away. And in steps the Iron Horse. Lou Gehrig. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
The batter, number 8.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off.
Morgan.
The 0-1 offering. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit back up the middle. Ripken ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Clayton
batter,
Kershaw. And
number
that diamond
19.
rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Your
Chipper
attention,
Jones
please.
will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jones.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner goes for second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Kirby Yates gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The batter.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And they have taken the lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Cal Ripken has been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in lineouts.
Junior.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Yates is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself.
And we'll have to leave it there. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now that
stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Runner back standing. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay.
The center fielder, number 24.
So base is empty now after the double play, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
Number 35.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Ricky Henderson. He singled his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Out into right center. Well hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. Last time through was a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. First pitch on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. 0-1 the count. Now the runner breaks for the plate. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. A toss behind the back. And the throw is late, so it'll be an infield single and an RBI on a perfect suicide squeeze. A bullet to first base. Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Donaldson.
0-1, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Griffey. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. In now, Max Muncy. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Ripken on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Ready once again, Ozzie Smith. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that's your ball game. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel